Hi everyone, welcome to Japan channel on YouTube. My name is Shoichi from RCIIS and we have
Lee from Canada.
Lee Sensei. Lee Sensei, could you introduce yourself a little bit?
Sure. I'm a teacher. I taught children for many years. Then I went to Korea and taught at university in Seoul, Korea. I visited Japan, but just for 2 weekends.
Oh, okay. No for business.
No, not for business and a short vacation. I love Japan. It was super interesting. But then I came back to, this hemisphere and I went to Colombia and I taught and ran my school there. And now I'm back in Canada here at RCIIS. So that's my professional business, work experience. I love to travel and I love sports.
Do you play some sports?
Well, as many as I can. Swimming's maybe my favorite.
Swimming. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I love to swim.
How long have you been teaching English to international students?
In total, about 28 years.
Wow, that's a long
time.
experience. Yeah, thank you so much. So let's dive into the topic. What class do you teach in RCIIS?
Sure, my class is called Power Speaking, and the focus of Power Speaking is that they talk a lot. So at RCIIS with our Power Speaking levels, we focus on conversation because we find a lot of students have good grammar or vocabulary, but they need to use the language. So for example, in Japan, some of our Japanese students can read and write really well, but like many students, the Japanese students need to practice. So we do presentations, we have small group discussions, we have debates, we have lots of conversation activities. So I monitor that and help with grammar, but the focus is conversation and speaking.
So you teach in Power Speaking class, and then Power Speaking class focuses on more speaking side.
That's a focus.
And they can learn discussion, presentation, also grammar, right?
Yeah, we do grammar, that's not the focus. There is a separate stream where the students can do grammar, but we focus on conversation.
They can learn academic skills as well.
Sure,
Okay.
Academic English.
What kind of topic do students do in the presentation discussion?
Well, presentations are a little unusual because they choose their own topics.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's something they enjoy and they're expert at, but day to day we change topics every day. So for today, our topic was fashion, something light and interesting. Yesterday was crime, so we do a mixture of heavy, serious, but also light and interesting topics.
I heard you do a field trip like once in a session?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, where do you go?
Well, I think that also differentiates our school from others. So yes, once a month we take the 4-hour period and we go to local, historical, cultural, tourist areas. So for example, just last week we went to the massive library downtown. Beautiful building, 5 stories. So those students at that time found material. Some got public cards and they can return to the library. They've learned about the subway. We've been to the beautiful historic center. We went to a park and beautiful area. One group went to see the cherry blossom.
Yeah, I saw that on Instagram.
Yeah, beautiful.
They could learn like real English in Toronto City.
Sure.
Right? Not in the classroom, but city. Yeah. Also, the library is great. I've been there, and then they even have the Japanese books.
Yes.
And some toy practice books, and like they have everything, and then it's beautiful. Okay. So next question. What do you pay attention to when conducting your classes?
That's an excellent question. I think as a teacher, you need to be very observant about how the students are doing. You know, for example, I'll always look around. Is this student tired? Is she angry? Is she confused? So teachers need to monitor and watch their students. But obviously, tied into that is that we need to watch and see if they're understanding. You know, if I present a lesson, do they understand the lesson? Am I speaking too quickly? Are they enjoying it? Our class is not just information talk. They have to enjoy the topics. We have to help them learn and want to learn. So I monitor that. Obviously, their speaking and listening skills. I'll help them with pronunciation and grammar and vocabulary. So it's a really good question. There's a lot to do as a teacher,
Sure.
not just speak English.
So you pay attention to students, also you pay attention to yourself. You're doing like correct.
Yeah, right. Do they understand me?
Yeah,
Am
that's
I
great.
doing it correctly? Sure. Yeah, and even time. You have to manage your time and
So true.
fit sometimes many different things into a shortish time. But yeah, a lot of things to monitor as a teacher.
Is there any like specific thing that you do in the class to improve their English speaking skill?
For example, presentations. They do their PowerPoint with their team, but I always do follow-up. So the next day, I will meet one-on-one. What did you do well? What do you need to improve?
Oh, okay,
Feedback, but also with Power Speaking, I have 2 times per week where I meet one-on-one. So as the groups are discussing, having a conversation, I could say, okay, it's your turn, let's talk. And I'll check their comprehension, I'll ask if there's problems with housing or other issues, and check their pronunciation, grammar, and give them tips as well.
Oh, wow.
Twice a week, one-on-one, all the students.
That's great. We can differentiate this school from other schools, like great evaluation system.
It's a good evaluation system, and yes, it differentiates us.
Yeah.
I've been to other schools, other teaching experiences, and I think this school is strong on that.
Thank you for doing that.
Oh, my pleasure. I enjoyed it.
Okay, so move on to the next question. What do you think Japanese people should do to improve their English skills, especially the speaking ability?
Well, let's say if you're in Japan or Canada, find a group to practice English with. Go online, in Japanese, search English clubs Tokyo. Try and meet people. I know in Toronto there's a group called Meetup, and that's international, maybe Japan. But they have groups for hobbies, for languages, for sightseeing. So make an effort to meet people and practice the language. Because I know in Japan, for Japanese students, there are some difficulties with pronunciation. The old L, Lee, R, Richard, and this. Those are really difficult. But again, don't worry too much about grammar. It will develop.
In Japan, they need to find a place to practice. In here, they need to come to RCIIS.
Perfect.
The last question is, do you have any message for future students?
Yes, I do have a message. You know, I've lived internationally. I lived in Korea for many years, Colombia, teaching English here in Toronto. But as I've traveled, as I've worked overseas, English is immensely important. And I don't say that because I'm Canadian, I speak English. But learning English will get you a better job, better online opportunities, more experience culturally. It will help your future. So I really recommend that you start there in Japan or your city. Come here and improve your English. It will just help your future.
Yeah, it's also important to know the culture, people, and the food and everything in Canada as well to speak English, right?
Sure.
So, welcome to our
Yeah, welcome. But so if I can add to that, you know, language is not just the words. It's also the culture, it's the history, it's the music. So I think here in our conversation class, we discussed all that. Our students learn a lot about the words, the language, Canadian culture, history, etc.
You can learn a lot of things here to, improve your English. So, thank you so much, Elisa.
It's on that.
Elisa.
Thank you.
Okay, if you have any inquiries about the school, please go to our website or you can DM us, and then you can also line me. I think this is a barcode here. All right. Thank you so much. See you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Come visit. Come study.
Yeah.